Hello, Star Wars fans, Luke Skywalker fans, Princess Leia fans, and Han Solo fans of YouTube, and welcome to another That's Just Joe video. My name's Joe, and that's about it. So we've got some big potential Star Wars news coming out of the fold. And again, just want to quickly say apologies, I haven't done a video for a while, but there hasn't really been a lot of big news to talk about, so I'm really happy to be making a video circulating around Star Wars especially. Now, there's a new rumour going about that obviously a few projects are going to be announced at Star Wars Celebration in London, which I will be attending, and I'm very excited. I really hope I get to go to some of the panels. It would be fantastic to be in the room experiencing it with everyone, and it might be the first time I cosplay. We'll see. But anyway, this rumour is coming from Sean O'Rourke on Facebook, and apparently this man's had 20 years experience in the film industry. He's worked with Disney, HBO Max, Netflix and everything, but he posted this, I believe it's on his Facebook. I found this on the Star Wars Reddit page, but he has said, I'm hearing a rumour of a new Disney Plus series announcement coming at Star Wars Celebration of a series of short films with Luke, Han and Leia. Okay, that's interesting. Now, let's just say hypothetically this is live action. Wow. I think the short film formula is actually really interesting, and because a lot of the stuff we've been having are the feature-length films and the TV shows. And obviously, what's really hard with general audiences these days, and even hardcore fans like me and you and everyone else, is keeping them on board throughout the TV show, getting them to go to the cinema to watch it on release day and everything, making it a box office hit. It's really hard to gauge audiences these days. Now, a short film would actually be a fantastic idea, and it depends what it means by short. Does it mean the same length as an episode of The Mandalorian, which can it could be 30 minutes, 35 minutes, it could be an hour, just under an hour. I think it would be more like 48 minutes maybe. But I would be interested in this. If this is the case, if it's live action, I'd be really interested in filling in the gaps, some stories we've heard of but never seen of these three main characters. And obviously the big elephant in the room is that all these people are old or are unfortunately no longer with us. Obviously, Carrie Fisher is no longer with us. She plays Princess Leia, but we can see a recast. And with Han Solo, I don't think Harrison Ford would come back to do anything like that, and especially just filling in the little gap between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens. So I don't think it'd be that. If anything, if they were going to do this live action, I think they would recast Luke, Han and Leia. Obviously picking the right ages and everything. I think the Luke deepfake technology that you see in this post, I think it's very hard to use in even a short film format. It's very expensive. It's very tedious, and it can cause a bit of eye twitching and everything, because even when I watched the Book of Boba Fett, I think that's when it stood out to me the most. I think the Mandalorian season final of season 2 was perfect, how they utilised it. Didn't utilise it too much, and I thought that was really great. Now, with Han Solo, well, there's obviously one person you can definitely get, Alden Ehrenreich. I think that's how you say his name. Oh, there's Woody Harrelson, Mr. Anti-Vax, so let's just crop him out. But yeah, you could get this team, apart from Woody Harrelson, back for this short film, fill in the gap for what was going to happen after Solo. Obviously, there was a lot of setup and everything, and they were going to do more films, but obviously the Disney Plus acquisition came in, and they were going to make more shows for Disney, and Solo didn't unfortunately take off in terms of box office. I think it was critically received well. I really enjoyed this film, and I'm actually thinking of watching it again tonight because I enjoyed it that much. But also there was a Lando TV show that was announced like a year or two ago. No further development on that. So yeah, I think we just have to wait and see. But that is if it's live action. I think they would have to bring in real people and not do all the deep AI deep faking and everything. I think that'd be scary. Now, the other possibility is obviously this is not true, but if it is true, but it's not live action, it could possibly be an animated, free short animated films, following these characters. And I could absolutely see that. Obviously, you've got Filoni at the top of the Star Wars chain at the moment with Jon Favreau. Filoni's already been injecting fantastic animations like Tales of the Jedi and also the Clone Wars final. So I think with him on board, they could easily utilise that. And obviously Star Wars Visions and everything, Season 2 is coming out. So I think it could easily be an animation. I think it's more likely going to be an animation. I do. And I think they did battle with the idea of doing live action, but we have to wait and see. And what's really exciting is that I'm going to Star Wars Celebration this year because it's in my home country. I'm very excited about it, possibly cosplaying for the first time. Stay tuned for that video. But I'm hoping to get to watch some of these panels live and everything, and really hope I'm in the room when they announce certain projects and everything, because that's going to happen. We've obviously been hearing they're going to announce more Star Wars films because they want to concentrate more on the films instead of the TV shows, do less TV shows and get back into the films basically. And I think that's what's been missing from Star Wars for quite a while. In terms of projects that are definitely happening, that have been announced previously, we don't know the status of every single project, but like the Taika Waititi Star Wars, I don't think that's going to come to fruition due to the box office reception and critical reception to Thor Love and Thunder, and there's a few other projects in there, but I do believe, and it's obviously been circulating for a while, and there's a new film being written and possibly directed by someone who did Miss Marvel. Sorry, the names are not coming off the top of my head, but I do believe Daisy Ridley is returning as Rey in this new film that is possibly going to be announced at Celebration. But again, we're talking about this. I do think this is a possibility, but it's more like the animation. I could be proven wrong. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Would you be interested in this format? I'm really interested. I think that's a really great way to go to get your general audiences back in, because obviously TV shows, they're hard to keep track with. General audiences just want to eat it all, and it's even harder to do films because obviously you've got to go to the cinema, pay a lot of money to watch a film, pay for the snacks and everything, and you've got to take time out of your schedule. So it'd be really interesting to see what this could lead to. If it is live action short films and they're successful and they concentrate on the main three from the original Star Wars trilogy, filling in the gaps, telling new stories, I mean, that could be the future for Disney Plus projects. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think, and make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and may the Force be with you.